All right, today we're diving into one of the most fascinating and powerful phenomena in all of medicine, the placebo effect. It's a journey that really shows you the startling power of our own consciousness. So let me just kick this off with a question that gets right to the heart of it. Is it possible that the most powerful drug out there isn't some chemical cooked up in a lab, but simply belief? To really get this, we've got to look at where it all started, where the placebo began, not as a form of treatment, but as a real scientific puzzle. You see, the crazy thing is, placebos, like a simple sugar pill, right? They were never actually supposed to do anything. Scientists just used them as a baseline, a control, to kind of filter out things like wishful thinking or bias when they were testing a new drug. The whole idea was to see what the real medicine was doing. But then, something weird started happening. The people taking the sugar pills, they started getting better too. And that unexpected result, well, it blew the doors wide open on a whole new field of study. It basically revealed what you could call the body's very own secret pharmacy. So what exactly is the placebo effect then? Well, it's any good health outcome that comes from a person's anticipation that something is going to help them. This isn't about being tricked or fooled. It's about switching on the mind's incredible, built-in ability to heal the body. And I really want to nail this point home. This is not just some it's all in your head kind of thing. Modern science shows us this is a real, measurable, biological response. Believing you're getting help can trigger your body to release its own powerful chemicals, like endorphins, your body's natural painkillers. We can actually see changes in brain activity. And sometimes, the body's reaction can perfectly mirror what a real pharmaceutical drug does. So this all leads to a pretty shocking showdown, right? The humble placebo versus big pharma. Okay, get this. It is surprisingly common in clinical trials for the placebo, the pill with literally nothing in it, to outperform the actual active drug it's being tested against. And there's one area of medicine where this is just incredibly obvious. So let's zero in on the big one, antidepressants versus placebos. This has become maybe the most stunning example of the placebo effect we've ever seen. So check this out. This comes from a huge meta-analysis back in 1998. Researchers looked at the combined results for 16 different antidepressants, and what they found, well, it was a bombshell. Only about 25% of the positive effect people felt came from the drug's actual chemistry. A full 50%, half of the entire effect, was pure placebo. And believe it or not, the story doesn't end there. A follow-up analysis 10 years later confirmed it. For patients with mild to moderate depression, the newest antidepressants showed almost no clinical benefit beyond the placebo. Now, to be super clear, this isn't the case for severe depression. The drugs can be absolute lifesavers there. But for this huge group of people, the healing was happening, and it wasn't coming from a chemical in a pill. So, if it's not the drug, then what in the world is going on? Well, that brings us to the real engine behind all of this, the power of belief itself. So researchers have kind of boiled it down to three main things. First up, expectation. Just anticipating a good outcome primes your brain for healing. Then there's learning. Our bodies can be conditioned by past experiences, kind of like Pavlov's dogs, you know? And third, and this one is huge, verbal suggestion. The actual words a doctor or a healer uses have immense power. A leading researcher in this field, Dr. Fabrizio Benedetti, put it perfectly. He found that, quote, the very ritual of the therapeutic act can change the patient's brain. Just the act itself, the caring interaction, the routine, that alone can create physical change. So what does all this mean for you, for us in our daily lives? Well, it points to something really powerful. The idea that the greatest healer might just live inside each and every one of us. I mean, think about it. If a doctor's words and the whole ritual of treatment can literally change your brain chemistry, then what about your own words? This research suggests that your internal monologue, the story you tell yourself every day about your health and your ability to heal, is its own kind of therapeutic ritual. So if you take away just one thing from all of this science, let it be this simple, profound truth. Your body-mind is always listening. Look, the science is pretty clear. Your mind has this incredible, almost unbelievable power to influence your body. So the real question isn't whether it's powerful. The real question is, what are you telling it?